I'm pushing this button, then I'm pushing that button, and you know what that means. It means that we're here to do video gaming. Or I don't know, whatever, we're forming a cult today. Hi, friends. Are you feeling lonely? Would you like to join up with like-minded individuals in your area? Might I recommend patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann. You can get on over there and get up on the Discord and hang out with deranged folks such as yourselves. Hi. I thought that today it would be worth taking a look at Apex Legends. My understanding is that they have a solos mode back in the rotation. And I always find that at least a little bit interesting, so I thought maybe dip into that and see what's going on. And then after that, I don't know, there's some other video games that I have installed. I got access to this, I don't even, I'm like, whatever. The Frag Punk playtest, but I don't think that starts until tomorrow. So I don't think there's anything of nothing there today. And then Microsoft Bison has been added to Street Fighter 6. That's what that stands for, right? So maybe we would maybe it'd be fun to take a look at that. And then yes, so someone says finish Puss in Boots. Maybe. Maybe. Let's check out Apex Legends and see what's going on here. I gotta move my phone. It's in the way of my buttons. I gotta push this button. And then we'll wait for me to appear. Hello. Hello. Let's turn these lights up a little bit in the room. Yeah, even that out a little bit. Oh, yeah. I have a proper green screen, when working from home became the way and all that other stuff. I guess even before that, I bought one of those Elgato green screens and just never really used it. And then all the NVIDIA broadcast stuff got just good enough to where you say, I don't need to pull that thing out. And so it rots. And so it rots. Apex Legends is a game I have not really played. I cannot remember the last time I played a round of Apex Legends, man. Yeah, once I'm out in the garage, there might be a use for a proper green screen, but it's not tall enough to be a standing green screen. I guess I could put it on some chairs and just not have it go all the way down. But it's, it's chair height. Okay, we'll push the grab button. There it is. Could paint a wall? No, I'll never have enough room in that garage to have a full-on bare wall behind me. There's shelving all along one side, and arcade machines all along the other. The good guys are going bad. Quads take over. Oh, did they eliminate solos because they put in quads? Is that... Motherfuckers. Well, so much for Apex Legends, I guess. I was like 50% sure that because I was finally getting around to looking at Apex Legends, that the game would definitely not have the solo queue in it anymore. Like, oh yeah, and I don't know if I don't know if that's like a permanent thing or if that's just Like in an hour, is there a chance it rolls back to solos and it's just like a temporary thing? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I was specifically interested in seeing what the solo mode does. It's a weird game for a solo mode, ultimately because of the way it, you know, like the abilities and some of that stuff, the way that can impact your squad. I guess I still have most of the characters, huh? I don't have this guy. Okay, some kind of robot cop. This lady's got a hula hoop of some kind. Just robot snakes. Defensive conjurer. What? Amped modder. Survivalist sniper. Ambush artist. I pretty much only played as well, I kind of started playing as this guy in modes that were not the main mode. Like there's a team deathmatch in here that I did try a few times, and then I played a lot as her, combat medic. Well, fuck. So much for Apex. No. That's a bummer. Maybe in another year and a half they will bring back the solos. All right, I don't know if they're done with maintenance yet on this. I tried it out last night for a little bit and could not play it on the internet. We'll push the grab button.
Street Fighter 6.
There we go. Bison, Bison's all right, man. I don't know that I have a huge interest in playing as Bison. Oh, hey, you know, that's a good question, actually. Did they ever, did they take this opportunity to unify any of the character names across regions? Or does the Japanese version of this refer to him as Vega still? Yes, they did unify it. Yes, he's Bison Worldwide now. Bison Worldwide! Man, I don't know. What's, he is still Vega in Japan? Okay, all right. I guess that makes sense. I think if they unified, it would be cool, but I don't.
I will break your spirit.
And then costume 2 is just Bison. He's got a horse. By the way, he has a horse in this game. It's sick, man.
Check it out.
Oh, gross.
Must have gotten mugged or something.
What's your deal, old man?
Hey, hang on.
We weren't looking for trouble.
Holy fuck.
Stole that dude's pants.
Who the hell are you?
Who am I? Who I am? I do not remember who I am. That being said,
Needs your clothes, boots, and your horse.
no matter how many street rats like you I crush, my hunger cannot be satiated.
No!
But what I did, so long as I will eventually find the one who will fulfill me.
Same quest. We've all been on this quest.
China. Interesting.
Hope you're not a
You'd have to be. I think anyone that can get off a horse with their arms crossed is a pretty ill motherfucker. I don't. You know, maybe that's just me.
Don't disappoint me.
Oh, ah. Let's see if we can do something about this color here.
Do you see now the difference in our power? Round 2. Fight. Bison wins.
That horse. Look at that fucking horse, man. The horse should be his level. I guess I haven't seen his level 3 super, so maybe it is, you know, but I feel like it should be the horse.
Interesting.
My pleasure.
Round 1. Fight.
And so I didn't play, I just haven't been a Bison. I haven't played much Bison since 2, I guess. And even then I was not, like. And so I don't know if these are changes that they made in 5 or anything. Do you see? Do you see? Says Bison. But the Psycho Crusher is a charge. The kick is just a quarter circle forward with kick. That's not a charge anymore. And then he's got this little punch thing that is quarter circle back with punch. And then he still has the like down up, the down charge, this thing, devil reverse and all that shit. All that shit I never got any good with.
Bison wins.
Horse. Fucking him out.
USA. Make it a scrap heap. Fight. It's over. It's over.
Fuck that truck. Gave that truck the business.
Interesting.
Time to erase you.
I mean, there's no reason why you couldn't get off a horse with your arms crossed, but like, there are also characters in this game that I haven't not seen much of, like her. I haven't played much of this game over the course of the last season, so. I like the idea of this, you know, ripped up, you know, Bison who doesn't know what his name is, because, you know, he's supposed to have been dead, right? And so I'll tell you, I played through this little story thing last night because it was the only thing I could play really while the servers were offline. Well, I don't know. You know, like if you think about like what they've done in previous Street Fighters and boss characters and where some of them have come from, like there's a lot of weird. I mean, for all we know, this is some Bison clone that they threw away, and he's not, you know, but they don't really get into it. I don't know. It's just he's just Bison. Like the story stuff doesn't really touch on anything real.
Unknown. Who am I? And what is this place? Why have I been drawn here? What is this yearning? This power? Battle after battle, and yet the urge still rages on. What is it?
Well, well. What have we here? What the hell are you doing here? What are you? Bison?
Bison? Who is that?
Let me tell ya, Bison's the lowest of the low. But he was supposed to be 6 feet under by now.
I see. Bison was supposed to have died. You shall tell me more. Interesting.
Time to play.
Round one. Fight.
Gonna hit
Oh, right. Right, there are systems in this game. There are things you can do.
Round two. Fight.
Oops, emptied out. Okay, here's level 3. Oh, that's fun.
Your time ends
Team Bison wins.
I would have thought, you know, I don't know, like this is like, I think Apex is really good at this, and I think Call of Duty is really good at it. Where they change a lot of the music and stuff every season. But like, I don't know, I really like this post-match music and stuff, but I just, it seems like there could be more around the edge trimming to make the new season feel like a bigger deal or something, you know? That's something, like I said, that's something Call of Duty has been really good at, is like, here's new music when you launch the game, here's, you know, just a lot of stuff to kind of freshen up the feel of the game a little bit over the course of the year.
God, you're really pissing me off right now.
If I was this Bison you speak of, what would you do?
You really want to know what I do? I'll make you remember everything you ever did. And then I'm gonna make sure you suffer and die again. That what you want to hear?
Kill me? Impossible for the likes of you. You are nothing but a squawking crow.
But yeah, even Apex Legends now, like they still, like a lot of the title screen music, that's what they do. They do remixes of the main theme on like a kind of a seasonal basis.
Bison? Yes, that will do.
I like that this dude doesn't even necessarily know that he's Bison. He's just like, yeah, you think I'm Bison? All right, I'm Bison.
I shall take that name for myself.
What?
Bison is what you shall call me now. Although I have no desire to know your name. Satisfy my hunger. That is all I need from you.
He is whatever you say he is. If he wasn't, then why would he say he is?
Now dance for me, crow.
Ha 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 ha. We should start laughing like that. Throw a letter K at the front of that. Ha 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 ha. No one's doing that. Add that on the list with your Sigmas and Skibbities and Ohio Riz and all that, you know, like ha ha ha. Like, we got to get this going. Get it into schools. Anyway, and then there are end credits.
Thanks for playing.
Thanks for playing. Thanks for having me.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Here's a picture of Akuma for you to look at. How about a cami photo while we're going special artwork? Here's some of this Bison business. Look at this. Look at this. We made this guy. He's only wearing one knee pad. See, he had to have knee surgery on his left knee. It's, you know, eventually he's going to have to wear two of those things. They'll call him the Bionic Dictator. But he'll still be out there doing stunners and drinking beers and doing all the stuff you love. Don't worry about it. So do they put, I haven't really messed with this mode at all since they started adding characters, but did they add stuff to this, right? It's been so long since I've played. How do I, okay. Man, this happens where it gets, this game in particular gets stuck on keyboard shortcuts even when I'm not touching the keyboard. Can you play as classic? But yeah, his second costume is just
Rising uppercut.
costume 2 is just regular ass Bison. Thanks for the shirt, Ashley.
Rising uppercut. Rising uppercut.
I can't help myself.
Hey. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So, where's... Okay, so I... Do I just need to fly around and just find these missions? Are they somewhere else? It's been so long since I've played this. Oh, we have additional locked areas, huh? Okay. I like the music in this game. It also sucks, if that makes any sense. I like the music in the context of this game, but I would never listen to it outside of that. Okay, so now that we're back over here, we're seeing some more quest icons, but I guess I gotta look at the map and figure out, like, this is just all... Oh, and this, for whatever... Okay, I'll just use the mouse, I guess. Okay, so there's something over here near Ken. Oh, I can't click out of the window because then that'll... Yeah. It's funny that this game still has that problem. I remember that having that problem back at launch, that, like, it would, oh, right. That it would, get stuck with the keyboard shortcuts on screen as opposed to the controller icons. We need to be one block that way.
Listen.
Wait, where did... Ugh. I have no idea where I'm going now. Okay, so this is this area. Where... Oh, okay. This was... So there's one by Chun-Li. Okay. I hear you. I got a little something for you. Put a little pep in your step. Just smoke this.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. Fang Fei's medicine made my back feel as good as new. Search for Fang Fei. Is there an easy way for me to select that as my main mission? Like what? Oh man, okay. Track mission. Okay, triangle. Yeah, since I can't see the keyboard, the controller. This was a fun mode. It's cool that they added more missions into this with the DLC and stuff. I was, because they have to add the masters, because I assume you can... Well, maybe I'm wrong, but I was under the assumption that you could learn all of Bison's moves, all of the other characters' moves, you know, the same way you can the other characters.
Yes, what is it? A word?
To find them all in China, okay. Nope. To the world map, where this song will play. Like, this song sucks. You know what I mean? But it's perfect. I love this song. It's terrible. Get a load of this guy. Get a load of this guy's face.
Easy. What's your prob?
You can let him be.
Out of the way!
You thought I had money in there. Too bad. This is my fabulous collection of poison.
Oh, your fabulous collection of poison. My oh, this is hey, this is my poison collection. Why is it just a little bag? I feel like you want to keep.
Spasmodic muscle contractions. Master, it's a work of art.
I feel like you would want to, like, if you had a collection, wouldn't you have it separated into separate containers and?
What to do with you now? So, shall we put him out of his misery? I don't need to kill him. Fine then. We're done here. Wow, that was a close one.
I need some back medicine.
Yes. Then. That's right. Which one of these was the herbal medicine again? Oh yeah, this one. Probably.
Okay. Oh, great. She's a weirdo.
Now, here comes the airplane. Say ah. No.
Right in my helmet.
Some poisons can kill people in the thousands with that amount. Like botulinum toxin. It inhibits acetylcholine release, causing loss of muscle tone, lethargy,
Lethargy. Yeah.
dizziness, visual impairment.
Are you tripping? Tripping.
Heavy eyelids, intense thirst, loss of speech, vomiting.
Oh, she doesn't talk anyway.
Stomach distension, breathing difficulty, then respiratory failure.
That seems bad.
This is just herbal medicine, though. What did you think it was?
Milk duds. I'm allergic.
The master taught me something. When it comes to poison, by the time your victim realizes that you've used it, it's already too late. It's so true, right? Yes.
All right. Well, thanks for the ingredients.
Oh my. But
Yes. I want you to give me low doses of poison. All right. Well, good talking to you,
what?
weird lady. I gotta go.
What can I get for you?
Foods.
Take care.
You got a hat, huh? All right.
Thank you. Please come again.
I'm good. Okay. 200 hours in story mode. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could see doing that. I could see that happening. I really enjoyed my time with this mode, for sure. Towards the end, it got a little... the quest stuff just kind of got... I don't know. A little bland.
USA.
Indeed.
All right, I got to bring it to him first. Right. It's nice being high enough level that these idiots don't really jump you very often anymore either. That the low level guys just kind of go like, yeah, when you come by. I guess I could have just fast traveled over. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while. I need my back medicine.
Hey.
Whoa, slow motion. What happened here? Weird. Well, let's, because I can just do this, right? I can, oh, I can't move on this map because it's constantly, I guess I can use the mouse.
Oh. Thank you.
Hooray. We did it.
By the way,
I do not want to chat about anything fun. But yeah, a lot of these missions got down to a point where it was just like, I don't want to chase all this stuff down.
What do you want? Give me a break.
You know, it just it was always a little bit hard to tell, or it got to a point where it was a little hard to tell like which missions were going to be meaningful and which ones were not. Fifth floor, huh? That's this one, right? Master of the Styles. Yeah. It's up there. All right, let's run around the... I don't think I need to put my hard hat on to get in here anymore. That's just the first time, right?
From here? Go try someone else.
Okay, I guess, can we just go this way, like past... Because Ken's right here.
Got it? The reality is...
I never did unlock, because you can you could buy the costumes, or you could just unlock... Hey, fuckface. That's not cool. There were... Yeah, like you can unlock costumes this way too, by like raising your affinity with each of the masters, I guess. This is not going to get me where I need to go, is it? I need to go take the weird other way. Oh, well, maybe this guy has...
What is it?
Yes, absolutely. But I have a bunch of money. I don't know. Like there's like items that you buy that raise the affinity very quickly, and then you can unlock. I only did it with Luke.
What to do? It can't be.
Sentient robot. Oh, what to do. Charles. Fucking Charles. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm not level 63 at all. Well, I'm not level 71 either. Ah! How am I supposed to get up to the 5th floor of this building? I guess I need to play. So, like, that's... I would have to play a fucking lot more of this. I'm like level, what, 60 something? 40? No, I'm not even Let's fight these guys. Yeah, I'm 47, man. Like, this is gonna go fucking bad. And also, it's in slow motion for some reason. Wait. And so you could sit there and you could spam your recovery items and burn through your inventory every single fight if you wanted to do that. But, would I like to rise up or give up? I give up. Anyway. Oh, now I'm all the way over here. Ugh. Yeah, so there's like a weird kind of grind to it. Which is weird. Unlockable character portrait. Yeah, so I have Luke's color too, or outfit too, but I never bothered to get the rest of them. That's what you can get out of this mode. And we got all these Bison colors. And I guess I do have a lot of drive tickets. Like I could, you know, I could spend that stuff, but it's always like, am I going to do that for colors, or am I going to do that for, are they going to drop something in the store that's like a must have, and like, whoops, I accidentally blew it on colors for characters I don't even use. And so I've just been like terrified to spend anything. Though, Street Fighter 2 music, that's kind of cool. Oh, I haven't even looked at the stuff. I can get a fanny pack? Fuck, dude, finally. I forgot it. Yes, I forgot I gave this weird robot character a gigantic ass. I said, hey man, turn up the ass. Well, so I don't know what to do here. I mean, I guess I gotta just, I could just grind forever, but like, I so don't want to do that. I think that's what eventually made me bail on this mode completely. Was I reached a point where there were so many things that were just very grindy, and I was like low level for a lot of the really crazy stuff that it had, and so I got to a point where because like even these guys, like they want you to fight these guys, I think, Andore Jr. and some of these other guys, and I remember them being like a lot higher level than I was. Oh, how do I even get up there? around this way, right? Oh. It's not even this way. I need to go around the other way. And take this ladder over here. Oh, he's only level 30. Okay. That's not so bad. What's up, man? A word?
Yeah. You what?
You what? I don't remember what other moves I put on her. Right. Screw pile driver, indeed. Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, that's dumb. I should remake this character from scratch. I do have the raw strength of a tiger. Thank you. Gwa ha 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 ha. That's no ka ha 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 ha. Sweet, a gold nugget. This is great dancing you're doing. What do you think about these moves? It's very satisfying. Okay, so they're up here.
What's your deal? I've got no beef with you.
Let's see if we can fight more of these Andores.
Yes?
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, it's...
What do you want? Where's your safety?
What do I gotta do to get over there? It's like... I have to, like, hop a wall, if I remember right.
out! Shoryuken! Shoryuken!
See, he's level 60. But maybe the other dude isn't? Maybe I could go fight that one at least.
Shoryuken! Take this!
Yeah. Sure.
Air slasher!
Are you free? Okay.
Oh.
Ah.
Anyway, that's this mode. That's good. It's good that they did insert. I figured they did. I just never went back and looked. That they would insert the new characters into this mode somehow. I'm guessing the thrill of Avatar battle has not lasted in the years since release, right? I bet it's a thing that people barely ever do now, huh? They should run an Avatar battle tournament at Evo. And just like, because I want to see what the most broken builds are, and I'm sure there is. Like, there's got to be like a couple of broken things, since you can edit your character and create your own, you know, kind of move set or whatever. But I want to see that garbage tournament of like fucking weird infinites and all kinds of fucking crazy shit. What arcade games they got set up over here? What is this? What is this about? Tricky. They should make Street Fighter 2 versions of the new characters. There should be a Street Fighter 2 version of Luke in here. Just a full-on demake. Oops. I really appreciate that Street Fighter will still crash OBS on me. Very few games left that just will straight up crash OBS, but I remember having a lot of trouble with Street Fighter when it first came out, and there it did it again. It just straight up locked up OBS. It's very old school. So I had to Alt F4 a couple of things to get back here. So I don't know that. Anyway, that's Street Fighter 6. I guess that's that, man. Weird. Real weird. I want to give this thing a look. It doesn't seem like it's, you know, a full-on game per se, but it does sound very cool. It's called Dystopika. It's a tiny game about future cities, according to this. So there's no, yeah, as this text here above me says, you just kind of make a city. It's not, you're not managing the city. It just seems like something you're just kind of laying out. So I'm just kind of curious what the controls or what the setup is like if I'm just like plopping down city. Yeah. District random. Okay. We want some Alpha Corp. Let's raise it up. And Omega Corp's just got sick pyramids. I seem to have engulfed these other buildings with my sick pyramid. That's okay. Oh. Okay. It's very hazy. If this were more of a game, if I had to be a little bit more precise with this, But I suppose even if you just were very precise about how you wanted to lay your city down, that might be a little frustrating, I guess. I don't know. Give me a little low town over here, huh? I like that there is kind of like a weird, almost tech tree-like vibe to it about like, oh, you laid some shit down and now here's a friggin' smokestack for you. Okay, so we can clear it up. It's got sunset early, sunset late, night, and dawn. There is no day. It's really good. Well, this is a neat little thing. This is about what I figured it was going to be. I just kind of wanted to look at it because I hadn't. If you need some bait or some tackle, come to the pyramid. But I feel like I can't. I think I want more than what the scope of this is in a weird way, you know? Like, this is really neat, but I find myself wanting to see more. Wanting more detail, wanting more up close views. Was this just delete stuff? Yeah, okay. All right, it's a bulldozer icon. I see. I see. The other thing I think I would want is I want this thing to fly over the city. I want to like attach the camera to one of the flying cars or have some kind of like and maybe it does that. Like I feel like if it was going to do it, it would be like if I don't touch the what's this down here? Let's check. Snapping. Okay. I feel like I just want to build this thing and then have it take over the camera and fly around it. And I feel like if I let the mouse sit still for 20 seconds, it should just do that. It should be like, oh, you want screensaver mode. Here you go. But it doesn't look like it's going to do that. Anyway, this is cool. This is Dystopika. It seems like there are little bits and pieces that unlock as you mess with it more, like this. Well, that's cool. And so you can make your little cyberpunk city and take pictures of it and all that stuff. But I feel like I want, like, I don't know. I want to see the density. I want to get in close and just see just how close these buildings are. And it just gets so dark in here. Like it just doesn't seem like it's meant for that, you know? Which is sensible. I mean, you know, whatever. It's attempting, it is trying to do a very specific thing. And I think it's doing a good job of that. I think it's interesting when you raise a building up, you can see like buildings around the area changing as well. Like it's populous and I'm raising a mountain, you know. This is cool. Like, I don't think I would do this, but I could see, man, I could almost see myself like just spending a bunch of hours very late at night just doing this and just going a lot, you know? I mean, this pyramid needs to be bigger. We need big pyramids. And this one's got a sick hologram on top of it. Yeah, this is neat. This is real neat. I'm not sure what this tool is meant to do. Putting an Omega Corp sign on the side of an Alpha building? This is ridiculous. But yeah, some automated camera movement around your creation would be cool. That building should be taller. Neat. Well, okay, that's Dystopika. I might mess with this. I might mess with this some more. I don't know. What's the point of a small pyramid? I always say. but slow, you know, like I can hit Q and E and I can do this and I can, you know, I can sort of use the mouse to do this, but I want these, like, I want slow sweeping views here. I guess we're kind of getting this dawn view now, huh? Oh, I guess this is the edge of creation, huh? Can So not that big of an area, I guess. If you see the line here. Big enough. It's a rough commute if you're out here in these buildings and you got to get to the pyramid. But yeah, I guess a lot of these, whoa, maybe a lot of these buildings weren't necessarily meant to be seen super up close anyway. You can zoom in pretty close, but it's just not a lot to see in there. Whoa, I clicked out of the window there. It's cool. Like, I think it looks fantastic from a certain distance, right? From this kind of range. I think that's cool. And if you just wanted to hang out and build some buildings in a very low stakes, non-challenge oriented environment, you could do that. I almost want a tracker of, like, there are X number of things left to unlock. But that would almost defeat the... like, that's almost a little too game-like. You know what I mean? Fuck. Holy shit. Look at this. We unlocked a sick whale hologram. Can I just place those now? Because, brother. Looks like maybe any of the hologram makers could make one. I just have to, like, next hologram it until it is right. This is the hologram maker, right? No. It's some kind of floating thing. Can I raise this up? No. All right. How do we make... this was the hologram thing, right? Yes. All right, I really like this now. Like the having unlocks and stuff is pretty awesome. Well, I'm satisfied. Yeah, definitely like like a dwarf romantic. That is what I thought of. I know there's other just kind of like chill town builders over the last couple of years that this kind of falls in league with as well. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. My favorite city builder? Probably SimCity 2000. I mean, I'm sure, you know, that's the one I've definitely like spent the most number of hours with. That's pretty neat. How much is this? How much they want for this thing? Yeah, $6.29 right now for Dystopika. That's solid. Solid pricing. Are there any idle town builders? Yeah, but they're like I can't. The only ones I can think of off the top of my head, I can't remember the names of them, but they were all mobile games, and so they're all like money pits, weird death traps. But yeah. They can't all be cool. I'll just, since we're talking idle games, I'll launch this real quick. This is a neat idea that I don't think is actually like a very good game, but this is Peg Idle. It's like a, you know, it's a bootleg Peggle that also you can set it to automatically drop balls. So as you buy these upgrades, let's buy the next ball here, I guess. I've never seen the aqua ball. Let's get some of them auto dropping. We'll get some more balls. We'll upgrade the ball gold. We'll upgrade the bucket. And we'll equip it so that we ourselves are shooting it. And so you can just kind of play sort of bootleg Peggle. And it's not great Peggle. I don't think the level layout is awesome. But also as you buy balls, you can also buy these auto drop upgrades for the balls over here. And so this type of ball will drop every 2.4 seconds. The basic ball I have dropping every 1 second, but I can turn it off because I get less gold for the basic ball than I do for the other ones. What year is this game from? This year. This year. This month, perhaps? Yes, this month. Ah, my boy got a haircut. He's pressing his face up against the window out there. Hi. You little nut. Hi, crazy. See you later. Yeah, I don't know. I like this idea. Of what if we turned Peggle into an idle game? I just don't necessarily think that the way that they did it is awesome. That's kind of my issue with it. Is it's not great Peggle. So like the active play is not much fun, you know. And then so we can go and we can prestige and it'll reset everything and we get prestige currency. You know how these games be doing. I guess we could buy level 3. More a higher prestige pawn chance. I got peg chance, I guess. Peg spawn pawn. My brain. Balls shot give 10% more gold. Sure, why not? Start with 100 gold after prestige. Okay. Start with 500. Why not? Why not? Red pegs will start spawning. Red pegs have a slightly higher chance to spawn. Why not? And we'll see what level 3 looks like, I guess. And so now we're back to not having a lot of balls and having to play a bit more of the Peggle. Peggle... The whole point of Peggle is that it is kind of a puzzle game. And so there is this aspect of, okay, I only have this many balls. I need to get this done. So this being just like, fuck it, dog, shoot the balls until you're done. It's sort of... Well, like this part of the game, the active portion of the game loses a lot of its point. But because as you're prestiging, you have to play the active game a little bit longer while you build up enough currency to get your auto drops looking good and you know, then you can play less and like you're upgrading to play less and less Peggle. And because the Peggle part of it is not amazing, you're like, oh, thank God I can play less Peggle. Like that's the problem with this game, is that it's not actually fun to play. And idle games have gotten away with that plenty of times, right? But you know. But a fantastic idea. I think the idea of like merging Peggle concepts with an idle game, I think that's a really good idea. And I think that there's, you know, the way that this game does it of just like, oh, you can buy auto drop balls and that's kind of your idle version of the game. I think that makes a ton of sense. But honestly, as I've had this installed for about a week now and I'm just like, I don't know, I mess around with it here and there. And it just makes me think, man, Peggle, right? Peggle's a great game. Should reinstall Peggle. Have a happy Peg Timber, you know? Peggle 2, I'm like, Peggle 2 is good. I'm not... when they were like, check it out, man, we put all these fucking animals in here, like all that other stuff. I was like, And also then you end up in these situations where, you know, like these levels are designed in such a way with it. This is a high bouncing ball, so it's a little easier to get it to move around and hit some of these harder spots. But you do end up in situations where you can't really hit them with your balls super easily. So that's Peg Idol. It's a good idea. It is, but I just, it's not quite there. Yeah, and yes, it also, it does not zoom in on the last peg, which would be, maybe that'd be a bit much, honestly, in terms of bootlegging the Peggle experience to do that to that degree. Maybe that would be a bit much, but how much they want for this? This is $4. You know, wait, the same developer seems to have something on Steam called Coin Flipper. From 2022. This seems like a fucking, all right, we're going, allow me to install Coin Flipper very quickly. Coin Flipper. Jeez. I'm gonna go heads, man. Oh! Yes. We're gonna buy stronger arms. Video games are the best. Leave me alone, I'm busy. I'm going pro. Esports Coin Flipper. We need 75 coins, and that will allow us to flip more coins. Let's see if we can get there. All right, okay. Just got to keep clicking. Just got to keep flipping this coin. When we get to 75, I assume we're going to see some serious shit. Come on. Yes. Oh, I have to click each one. They don't just both. There's not like one single click button. How do I change to tails, though? That's the thing I want to know. Do I just, am I just, I guess I'm just stuck with heads, huh? Greater coin. Plus 5 coins on every successful flip. Plus 1. Okay, so it's just... I must click the coins. I must click the hands. I must flip the coins. What is this number? 2.15 thousand? That's how you're going to write? That's how we're writing numbers now? That's 2.15 thousand coins. Why? What? What are we doing? We need to flip more coins. What is... You can, okay, so this is, and then inflation is the prestige. You get a prestige currency because of course you do. How do I go back? I know you can't see the mouse cursor, but I am moving it to click each one of these hands each time it flips a coin. I'm looking forward to the someone mentioned click holding from Strange Scaffold that's coming out in a few weeks here. It's like middle of July. And I need to I need to see that game. I need This is this is just terrible. This is just... But I fixed the CDI. No, I have not had time to research that and crack it open yet to get that belt in there. I'm scared to do it. I'm just not a wizard of opening things and fixing them. And so I'm worried I'll do more damage. But at this point, it's useless anyway, so I might as well open it up. And either way, the end result would be me sending it to someone smarter than me to fix it for real. So, are all of these upgrades just upgrades to increase? I mean, of course they are, right? I'm going to get knowledge and it's just going to be like, yeah, 40 more coins. And then this one, 500 more coins, of course. Why would it be anything other than that? Why would this upgrade tree contain anything else other than that? Wait. 50% chance to double all your coins, 50% chance to lose all your coins. Okay. Automatic coin flips. This is luxurious. Oh. Now I only got to click 2 coins. And if I can just get some more money, I can buy another upgrade of that and really get going, you know? Or, you know, what if I could flip even more fucking coins? I don't like that these coins are moving further away. Like there's more movement. There should almost just be buttons. Be nice if I could just hit like the 1, 2, and 3 keys on the keyboard or something like that to flip these, you know? I could mute this coin. I could mute the auto flipped coin so we don't even have to think about it. Nice. Is this soothing? No, this one. I think sometimes idle games can be soothing. There's a certain aspect, or they can be intriguing, you know, because you're like, some of the games are so systems heavy that you're like doing your own little math problem to figure out the right way to get ahead. And then some of them just are just the exact opposite. Now we got 2 of these fucking things automatically flipping. I pay people to flip coins for me. Egg Inc. Egg Incorporated on phones is a great game. I reached the end of it almost completely, and then they added a bunch of other stuff, missions and loot and gear and like a lot of things to it that like every time I come back to it, it's just like okay. Like I spent a long time fueling space shuttles and building artifacts and all this other stuff, and like none of that, I think because a lot of that got bolted onto the game after the fact, none of that ever felt as like good as the core game did. This is just pure gaming right here. Hit 1 lucky coin. What? There are lucky coins? Oh, that's the lucky coin noise. Okay. Well, how do I you gain inflation coins every time you get 1/4 of the way to the next tier of coins. A tier of coins is million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, and so on. Well, I don't think we're gonna get there. Well, I don't know, man. I suppose it's time to see if we can do this for real. Let's... And for this, we need to toggle it back to that. Okay. This is a terrible idea, but I'm gonna. We got right up to the end of Puss in Boots, and then I accidentally hit start instead of continue, and you know, what if I'd finished this game, or at least got to the last boss fight again and got really frustrated. All right, I got to figure out how much I need to care about losing health. Also, I forgot that like when you jump, you cover so much ground. Speedrun tactics. All right. Yeah, clearly I gotta take it at least somewhat seriously if we're gonna do this. Put that man out of his misery. Ocean. I just remember New York being such a pain in the ass as a level that, like, I'm not necessarily looking forward to getting back there. This is not a great game. When you hold down A to gain height. I can also push up. But like the A button will do the same thing. Dollars. Just the level of destruction on display here. A lot of other games didn't do that, you know? Ah! All right. All right. Seems unfair that my health is reduced when all the damage was done to that submarine and not me. The retro achievements for this, some of them are kind of brutal. It's like finish the game with 5 lives, which I think means there are only 2 extra lives to be found in the entire game. So you need to get those and not die, which on some level seems doable, but okay, so the car cannot shoot vertically. Ugh, get off me. Space Wars. Here we are on the Space Wars level. Are you ready to go to space? Yeah, I guess I could see, you know, like the Alex Kidd comparison, I think is pretty like yes, you're right. There is something Alex Kidd like about some of the things you do in this game, but they're very different games. Man, Alex Kidd in Miracle World is a fucking terrible video game. Took me a lot of years to realize that. Took me a lot of years playing Alex Kidd before just realizing, like, no, man, it just sucks. And, like, for as cool, theoretically cool as it is for you to play rock, paper, scissors as boss fights, that's not fun at all. Especially with the way the game cheats. Yeah, smuggled a gun into London. The fuck you guys gonna do about it? Oops. Oh my gosh. Right, this. Oh. Like you get hooked on some of the things up top and it makes it kind of screws up your jump just a little bit. Anyway, onward. Like, the layout in these levels is such that you can just ignore so much of this stuff. It's really, this is a really weird game. Like, it's not a good game. It's a bad game. But there is a certain charm about it. All right, here we are. I guess this is the last level of the game, huh? Okay, if I remember correctly, we need to go... There's a bit of a maze aspect to this. Oh, man. Okay. All right, let's not mess this part up. Defaulting to start is, like, truly devious behavior. Ah, we're trapped in the box. We screwed up. Okay. So I'm pretty sure we go this way, and then we don't take the first door here. We take the second one, and then we go up here and take this one. We took the other one before. Oh, man. Okay. Wait, no, this is... Let's take this first door just to make sure, I guess. Okay, so that leads you here. We know that... Oh, and see, then we're just kind of screwed and loop back around. Okay, so it's not a fair maze per se. It just, it'll dump you into that area when it's decided that you've taken the wrong route. So we take door number 2 here. Oh, man. New York is rough, man. Look at these fuckers. Okay, then... I feel like I've taken both doors here. Or rather, all of the doors I can take. I think it's going to be the top left. I remember being in this room and being like, what the hell? We made it to New York's famous snake boss. And then this is the path. This is, I think, where we'll start when we continue from here on out. Yeah, this is the end of the game. As I understand it, this is the final boss fight right here. Continue. The advice we got last time we were doing this was to get all the way to the right side of the screen and just shoot. But like that doesn't work because those I can only hit the guy on the left. This guy is the guy we want to hit. I think if we take him out first, then that's that. The other guys we can walk right through without taking damage. The guy on the left murders us in basically one touch. If we touch him. And I have beaten, and I think so, and I also think once you beat the guy on the left, these other guys become touchable, and then they will kill you when they touch you. So it's like, it's fucked. Ugh. So it seems like that might be the move, is like once I do beat the guy on the left, then I might be able to just go hard left or hard right and dump and dodge, I guess. Like there is, because I don't have an, oh, what the fuck? So does this game have limited continues, and did I not fuck that up last time? Does it not have unlimited continues? Because I'm pretty sure it was still set to continue there. Ugh. Well, this is more annoying than I thought it was going to be. Oh, right, the boat can't jump. I was like, I'll jump over the shark. And like, no. You don't get to jump the shark in this game. It did that already. That boat jumps. Why is the screen flat? So many questions about the way this game does business. Okay. Yeah, I would probably agree that this game is better than Alex Kidd. I used to I used to play Alex Kidd and have trouble with it and think like, oh, I'm just bad at it, and or there's you know, there's something I'm missing here. But like the more time I spent with it, the more I realized like, oh no, this game fucking like playing it as an adult. Like, oh wait, this game just fucking sucks. This game robbed me of hundreds of hours as a kid because it was the one Master System game I owned that I didn't get anywhere in, and so I was like, I don't know this. You know, I finished everything else, even Zillion. So, what do I got to do? I guess I care more about these 1-ups now, huh? All right, bye, UFO. It's hell in the Space Wars, let me tell you. I can't do this from the left side. I need to do it from the right side. Ah, shit. Onward. Nope. Oh, yeah, screwed that up. Hooray! Okay. Ugh. Okay. So we have 4 lives and then however many continues to figure this bullshit out. I'm pretty low on life here, so I don't think this first attempt is going to go great. But I don't know what to do. Like I other than just like keep throwing myself at it and lucking my way through it. I'm not really sure. Oh. Fuck, right. You can't even touch him. You can't even touch him. Ugh. Get off, get off. No, get away, get away. Get away, get away. Mm. That had potential. No, 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 because we tried bombs once and didn't have any luck with it, but like there's been no other real opportunity to use bombs in the rest of the game. So I don't know. Like, I don't want to waste continues here because it seems like it is doable with the main gun because you have the range there, especially when you get far away from them. So like the bomb seems like broken in a bad way. Like even that boomerang, it seems like the only place that you ever really use it is on that one boss. Maybe this bomb would be good for the snake boss or something, but I don't know. You have access to YouTube out here. I'm in the middle of playing this game, so you tell me if you think that if there are videos out there of people doing weird shit with the other weapons. I would love to know, but well, that feels good. No, it doesn't. It feels a little underwhelming, to be honest. But we did it. Can I can't move. Okay. Oh. They used their real names here because no one was worried that these people were going to get poached and taken to another studio. Like, oh, the Puss in Boots game? Yeah, you guys can put your real names on that one if you want. You don't need to put, you know, the names of your kids or whatever. Except for the, you know what? Except for the music. Except for you know, you put hey old Jaywalk. Why don't you put a little bit of that on there? Well, we did it. There are other, yeah, so we can look and see the other achievements here that, you know, that are left. It's get 75,000 points, win without continues, and complete the game with 5 lives, which by my count is you get the 2 extra lives, the only 2 extra lives that are in the game, and basically beat the game without dying, which is good. I don't know. You made these achievements. This is like a good little set for a silly little game. You know what I mean? Like for a weird little game. It's a solid set. 75,000 points. I'm trying to think where you would sit there and farm points. I guess, you know, you could just stand still in any of those other early levels and just shoot forever. I don't know that there's any specific trick to getting points. It lists a high score, doesn't it? So what? Oh, it just says high score 50,000. So that can't be the exact score that I got. That's got to be some kind of... I mean, this would be a pretty grim way to do it. Oh, maybe you can't. Maybe there's not infinite spawns on this stuff, huh? Yeah. Huh. I remember the first time I played this game where I thought maybe you'd be able to stand on this and walk in here, and that there would be like a saloon or something, and how fun that might be. Maybe your score resets when you continue, so maybe 75,000 is just as simple as, yeah, just, yeah, play slowly, shoot almost everything. Yeah, that's, yeah. This one actually seems like, now that I'm like thinking about it and playing it back, this is probably the hardest one, isn't it? Like beating the game without dying, I mean, you know, that's I got to the final boss, I think, having died once, right? Or like that seems extremely doable. Oh, you know what? When you go through the doors in the final level a lot, those guys respawn. So if you were to go the wrong way in the maze at the end a bunch, I think you could probably get those enemies to respawn and just kind of do it there. I need to stop playing this. All right, good. Good. But dude, Alex Kidd, his it's not good. And maybe not, okay, maybe none of the Alex Kidd games are good. It's a hard thing to admit. Because the first one that came out for Genesis, I played quite a bit of also, and I thought that that was a much better game. Because it's cool. You get vehicles, and you're like, oh my god, look at this little pedal helicopter unicycle thing. And oh my god, you get a motorcycle that's so fucking sick. But this game just sucks, dude. High Tech World is interesting because it wasn't even an Alex Kidd game in Japan. They just shoehorned him into it because it was some licensed thing. But I love the music. But like there's such a miserable... Okay, so we get this and I'll just use it. Like the rules of this game are obfuscated and not, you know, you eventually learn it, right? But like, so I think if I open that other question mark box, it's just going to be a dude that kills me. See? And then I fucked up and didn't even let that guy kill me. And then if we punch the skull, we shiver for a little bit. Sure. And then if I land on that skull block down there, I think that also makes one of those guys appear. Yeah. And he's just going to come over here and kill us, basically. I think if maybe you can evade him. Yeah. And so I just think the way that like this stuff works... And then you get to the boss fights where you're trying to play rock, paper, scissors against an AI that is sort of cheating, like sort of picking at random and then sort of cheating. Like you gain an item eventually that lets you see what they're picking or what's on their mind at a given time. And that just, you see that and just the game, I feel like the game falls apart even harder then. I mean, if you know, hey, if you're looking for more games to do achievement sets for, I mean, you know, I feel like there's a lot of games in the Mr. Do catalog that still don't have achievements. That you know, no feedback from those hits. I was surprised that Lumines for the PSP did not have. Maybe it does now. Maybe someone did finally do it, but I'm occasionally surprised when I see games that don't have achievements that were like popular games originally, and you're like, oh, weird. I would have thought that. Welcome. Please buy the things that you like. I like a motorcycle. Thank you. I'll buy another one of these because we probably would benefit from one. Yeah, definitely seems like if you've got any kind of Mario ROM hack of any kind, someone's making achievements for that. For sure. I'm just going to push down over and over again as hard as I can and hope for the best. Yeah, the GameCube achievement stuff, when that comes in, that'll be good. There was talk about Commodore 64 there for a while, and I know some of the C64 games got added to the database, and like there's a Bruce Lee page, so I was able to go request that, but I don't know if they hit a hitch of like not enough emulators exposing memory properly or whatever it is, but this may be unsurprising when I say this, but I would be much more interested in Commodore 64 achievements than I would be GameCube. Yo, that dude killed me. That dude beat me at rock, paper, scissors, and he killed me. My daughter's been going to a lot of like day camps stuff here in the summer. Themed kind of camps and, you know, cooking and farm and, you know, a lot of other stuff like that. And at some point along the way, someone taught her the concept of rock, paper, scissors. And she came home and she wants to play rock, paper, scissors with me. We did this last night as well. Like, this has been an ongoing thing. And I'm not sure when to step in. She plays rock, paper, scissors. She does it. She calls it. She goes, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. But then she just holds at rock, looks at what I've got, and then changes to whatever. Like 3 seconds later. I'm not talking like, she's not even like swift with her cheating. And then she'll cut up my paper or whatever. And I've tried to tell her, I was like, you're not supposed to, she's like, no, daddy, that's how it works. Okay, all right. And she wins every time. Then last night she tried to change the game. She looked around the room and said, okay, we're going to play cup, swing, baby, TV. And this is cup, and this is swing, and this is baby, and this is, but she hadn't worked out what beat what. And so we would play, and then I would pick TV and she would pick baby, and then she would go, oh, that doesn't make sense. No, the TV, you and have to try to figure it out. It was very good. But I never, like, you know, I would always get to this point in the game and assume that there was some logic to it of like, here's how you're supposed to do this. But you would then, like, when you get the item that lets you read their mind, which I assume is honest and it's not like different from how it works before you get it, and maybe I'm wrong. You just see that that it's just going like this. That it's just toggling between the three at random. Or not at random, but in order. And less that they are deliberately cheating, though later in the game I think they do deliberately kind of cheat, but I don't know. I don't know if there's a specific way to beat this. The combination's always the same. No. Oh, is there a specific order? I guess it would make sense that, like, if they're rotating in time, or, you know, at a certain time, that there would be a set order. I guess that does make sense. It just always felt like luck to me. But yeah, I guess if they just go in an order, I guess maybe I just, you know, as a kid, you don't really pay attention. You don't really look for patterns the same way you maybe do as an adult. But at some point I did, like, I was probably cheating. What? Did I just not line it up right? Because you can do that, right? I mean, this was your favorite game growing up? Yeah, I thought I liked this game as a kid. I thought that I really liked this game. But the more I played of it as I grew up, I just kind of became like I don't know, fed up with it. It was just like the way this game presents, like this game could be so much better if it was a little less crazy. Oops, I'm scrolling all the fucking stuff off the screen. Oh, I used the ring when I was in the water. And thus, it is gone. I think part of it is I don't like the range on the punch. You know? Like, it's just short enough to lead to a bunch of, like, messy accidental deaths. Some might argue that that just brings it a level of precision. But I don't think it feels good to play. And then, like, to continue, you needed a certain amount of money, right? Did I own many Master System games? I probably had 10 or 20 or something. I don't know. Like, I didn't have a ton, but I had Space Harrier. I was a big Space Harrier fan always, and so I had a copy of that. I had Afterburner, this, Choplifter, Hang On and Safari Hunt, of course, because that came with it. I had is it Rescue Patrol? It's like the top-down game where they're on they're on train tracks, they're on a hand cart, and they're medics on a hand cart, and they're going from place to place, and you're shooting enemies around them to keep them safe. I had Rambo. I'm a big Rambo fan. And I love Zillion. I think Zillion's fucking awesome. Alex Kidd got them shivers. What is the name of that game? It's Rescue Patrol, I think. I always thought that Rescue Mission, I always thought was a neat game. Let's see if, what do I got to do to make this work here? Okay. Well, let's try touch screen, even though we... Okay, input would just be, I mean, that's just light gun input, but how do I... Controls, port 1 controls. Master System light phaser. Oh, this must have this. Yeah, this music sounds much better. The FM music or whatever. And so he'll pump his way from, you know, one wounded soldier to the next, and you just have to shoot everyone around him to keep him safe. You can also shoot him to make him stop in the event that there's like stuff on the tracks that you don't want him to hit or whatever else. And I don't know. It's pretty straightforward, but I think it's kind of cool. Oops, fuck. I like that it makes the little, like when you shoot the tracks, it sounds different than when you start shooting the dirt. That's a cool little touch. What a cool game this is. Get in there, man. I think the red dudes shoot more substantial attacks. Maybe the red dudes are the boomerang dudes. Now they've got jetpacks because we're in a swamp and they can't walk, I guess. I don't know. And you see like some of the other medics. So like when I lose this medic, the other guy has different stats or different properties to him a little bit. And the lazy guy will occasionally stop to catch his breath. And you can shoot him to make him keep going, I think. But yeah, I like this game. I don't know. I didn't play a ton of the light gun games. Like, you know, I played some Safari Hunt, and Safari Hunt's not a great game. But what are you gonna do? But like, as far as like other Master System stuff, I don't know. I these days I kind of like collapse my interest into just, you know, saying, hey man, Zillion is a really cool game. It's got so much style. And at the time, you know, like I didn't know it was an anime. At the time, I don't think anyone knew what anime was. Ah! It's hot out here. The block is hot. I have watched the first episode of Zillion about 5 or 6 times with the intent of watching the entire series, but I never can bring myself to keep going. I had the 3D glasses. I ended up getting the 3D glasses for the Master System. And there was I gotta go soon, but there, what was the name of that game? It was like a maze game that where you basically hit dudes with a pipe I guess Maze Hunter 3D is maybe it. Let's check. Yeah. I probably need to change my controls. Okay, it's just set to auto. Great. Nice when that works. So this game will be, you know, in 2D here. I think we'll only be seeing one of the eyes. But it's this top-down... You just walk around this maze and beat shit with a pipe. That's the whole game. It's not good. The 3D was not great. I think as you get upgrades, or as you find upgrades in the level, you find a faster fucking pipe. And this is how they played with depth. So, you know, you see we're lower in the maze now. So that's how they would do a little bit of 3D here. And then when you die, the halo would raise up in 3D. Hot 3D. God damn it. And if you don't line up your fucking pipe shots, you're dead. I don't think the 3D was not good. I don't think the 3D worked. It like, you know, worked a little bit better than red and blue glasses did, but it wasn't worth it, man. That was almost real bad. I like one of the things, it's not in the main release build of RetroArch right now, but if you get the nightlies, they've put achievement completion percentage in the achievement notifications. So when it pops out, it'll say like, you know, 19% of players have this or whatever it is. I think that's cool. That's a cool addition. I hope BizHawk and some of the other achievement friendly emulators pick that up. Now we're all the way down here. And we beat the level. That's Maze Hunter 3D. We've got an iron bar. We've got jump shoes. And we're in metal area 2. Yeah, this game's just not the you know, this is not a high action. I had Alien Syndrome on the Master System as well, which I thought was an awesome arcade game. And look at that invisible ball. It's so fucking scary, dude. Yeah, I had Quartet. I had never really seen Quartet in the arcades at that point, so that was kind of the only way I played it. Alien Syndrome was a hell of a game. when it first came out, and the Master System version of it I remember being like pretty good for what it was. You know, it's a little reduced for sure, but this is a nice gentle little time. Like it's not, you know, like the it's weird because the 3D nature of it. Like look at the jump. Look at how weird the jump looks because it's kind of moving over to, oh god. You know, the way it would move if you had both shutters on. I think we could probably, I think we, well, maybe not this one. I know that there are definitely some emulators that will let you, oh, maybe it's here. No, not a hack. And that's what you get for using a Genesis emulator, I guess. But the some of them you can say like, oh, show me the left eye or show me the right eye or you know, show me what it would actually look like, and you would see that it is a flickery mess, which works well enough, I guess. But I don't know, this is like a breezy little relaxing time, I guess. It's funky. Music's all right. But it's not, you know, it's not like some awesome, like, dude, you gotta play Maze Hunter 3D. Otherwise, what are you even doing? Yes, basically this is Half-Life. You're walking around with a pipe beating the shit out of weird shit. We've got quite a stack of items here. But I think that's going to be it for us. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Bummer that those Apex, the Apex solo thing ended, or was not up and running, or whatever it is. I always feel like that whenever they do solos, it's always a very fleeting thing, and I always miss it, just barely. Ah, man. But what are you gonna do? What you're gonna do is you're gonna play some Maze Hunter 3D. And you're going to play Street Fighter 6 until the stream crashes, which apparently is still a thing. I don't know why that happens. But hey, such is life. At least we've beat Puss in Boots. That's been bugging me. That's like, it's annoying that has been bothering me. But the Puss in Boots situation from last Friday was very frustrating. And so I'm glad to go back and excise that specific demon and get that achievement. So that's pretty awesome. I'm going to take off. Everybody have a good rest of your Wednesday. And I'll be back on Friday. We'll rank another batch of 8-bit Nintendo games. I've been looking at the suggestions so far for this week, and it's not looking good. We'll see what games make the cut for this Friday, but it's an interesting batch for sure. Anyway, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.